Oh, I have a goodie for you guys. It looks like I am the world's 1 out of 4 most fit woman or women on the planet over 50. So you have to check this one out. Welcome, everyone, to my very humble channel. Now, part of the reason why I say that I'm humbled, for example, my webcam is broken. So I'm using this old computer and the camera sucks. So bear with me until my webcam is fixed. Also, my air conditioning, well, my power cords to the camper are fizzling out. So I cannot turn on my air conditioning or I might start a fire. So I have no air right now and it's hot and I have fans running. I live on 10 acres by myself in a small town where I know no one, and I'm starting from zero, living in a camper to escape the ridiculousness of this world and feel safe with nothing. Well, I've got this, but I didn't have much to start off with when I first moved here, except for me and my fur babies. But let's get into it. I'm so grateful. I'm going to show you guys some updates on this house build. It is amazing. And you can actually buy land. People say like it's not cheaper to buy land and then build a house. Oh, mon frere, how contraire. That is nonsense. It is much cheaper to build your own home if you know what you are doing. From A to Z, I have, and I mean every detail of this house, I've learned how to keep the costs down. And I moved to a town where I had no contacts, no one on how to do it. But I just kept thinking what style of house, what materials to use. I'm using heated floors by doing radiant floor heating that I installed myself with another person. I am doing rock wool insulation and not spray foam, which it's more affordable. And if you don't get any with formaldehyde, then you can get great R valued, non mold. I didn't want anything that would make mold, sound, insect barrier perfect. Love it. Then the windows, how I got commercial storefront windows for much cheaper. Custom windows, that's all going to be done in the video, but let's get more into my life. Now, a few days ago, I came back from going to a retreat, this meat stock retreat, where I was treated like trash that you would stick out in an alley. Yes. And a lot of people don't know this story now. I'm deciding if I'm going to do a full on expose because I don't want people who bought tickets to watch me come and speak at this venue to think that I would ever not show up, which they announced on the live feed that I didn't show up. Oh, yes, I did. Mhm. But I digress. So the person putting on the event now wants to talk. I am always good to dust my hands off when somebody can apologize for their behavior, their unprofessional behavior, to an invited speaker. Uh, it was a lesson. Now, I'm not going to go into it tonight. He wanted to talk to me, so we're going to have to wait. We'll see what happens. But I am no longer going to let anybody use me again. I don't want to be involved in any low carb communities. I've done it. I've toured. I've done the Paleo FX. I've done all of that. And the thing that I want to do most is learn and teach people. All this other stuff where gurus will cross promote. Clearly, I'm not very good at it. And my channel is evolving. I don't just want to be about macros and the thyroid. Now, I will continue to crank out those videos because a lot of people are suffering. They're having issues with things like beriberi or fibromyalgia or hyper or hypothyroid or Hashimoto's, hypoglycemia. There are so many things that people suffer from. People are toxic, and I will continue to educate and teach people anything that I've learned, and take that information for what it's worth, and then do your own research. With that said, today was, the last couple months it's been interesting because you guys know I'm building a house, and yeah, I'm pretty tired because after each day that the crew leave, I pick up nails because I don't want one of my equines to step on a nail and go lame. And also I pick up the cigarette butts and the Mountain Dew cans and the Reese's cups plastic that's thrown on the ground. But I'm not going to complain. These guys are doing the most amazing job. Y'all need to listen to your intuition because I had a builder, got rid of him, found another builder, didn't know how I was going to do it. Again, not knowing anyone means it's hard to network. When you live in a city, like I used to live in Los Angeles, Hollywood to be exact, there's 5,000 people to choose from. But when you move to a small town, it's who you know when you don't know anyone. So I'm going to do a whole video explaining how I achieved this build on a shoestring budget. Now, I'm going to show you guys a video. Apparently, I'm one out of four of the most, one of the most fit women on the planet over 50. So he sent me this video and I saw the title and I was like, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'll check it out. Let's see who's in the video. Well, I'll be damned if I was in the video. I would start laughing my head off. They get an A for effort, but the facts, y'all gotta watch this. This is some comic relief. Let's check it out. Thank you, by the way, for featuring me as one of the top 4 fit women on the planet. But the details, the devil is in the details, my people. Let's check this out. Okay, here we go. Oh, this got me so good.
I have to maintain this. I have to maintain.
Blonde Locks might be 59, but in truth, she has the body of a 30-year-old. Over the years, she has been able to achieve this by doing simple workouts at her home gym alongside her 63-year-old husband, who has this video. The 4 fittest women on the planet will reveal how they've been able to reverse aging and look decades younger than their real ages through fitness.
This is what 56 looks like today officially.
These women are living proof that age is just a number. From bodybuilding grandmas to marathon running moms, they shatter the myth that physical fitness is a young person's game. Join us as these 4 fitness icons.
I like the idea, and that's the reason why I think the trajectory of this channel must change. I used to be a pro skater, you guys. That and the traveling around the world and moving and getting a horse late in life where I knew nothing about horses, rescuing a damaged horse, and people swore that that was the most dangerous thing that I could do. It's time that we find who we are, get to know yourself, find that strength inside yourself that you didn't think existed, because the older rather that we become, the more rigid in our life choices, and it just doesn't have to be that way. My content is going to expand. I am not just going to sit and count macros. I want you guys to not only consider your food, but I also want you to consider your health, your lifestyle. And that really is ageless and timeless. But for those who are in my age demo, yo, come on. But let's check out this little video montage and when they get to me, because this, when I saw this, I was like, I just started laughing. I was literally laughing my ass off. Let's check this out.
It's about gene expression, what you do with your genes and not what you're born with. And that's epigenetics.
By the way, that's in my apartment in Los Angeles. It was a studio apartment. It was 320 square feet. Okay. Unbelievable. And that's obviously the middle of winter because I'm pale as a ghost.
It's so.
Just like Donna Jowers, Stephanie Keto Pearson has meticulously built her fitness routine with strong dedication and unwavering commitment. As a mom of two, Stephanie radiates.
Wait, did this woman just say I'm a mama too? When did I get pregnant? Oh, you cannot make this stuff up. But let's keep watching.
It's timeless energy, passionately promoting the idea that hitting 50 can start an exciting new phase, akin to rejuvenation, as if you're in your 20s. Her journey from professional skateboarder to enduring 10 knee surgeries led her to embrace the ketosis diet, a commitment which she's upheld since her 40s. Now at 56, she rocks well-chiseled abs and glows in a flawless skin.
A lot of you guys try to drop your carbohydrates down to zero.
Look at that. Look at that tiny apartment. What garbage. Oh, jeez. I'm so glad that I changed my life. And this was pre-melasma. I got the first spot on my forehead, and I'll never forget after I came back from South Africa. And I couldn't understand it, but let's continue.
I'm like, what are you doing? You need that prebiotic fiber to clear out the old guts.
Whenever she hits the gym,
And in that video, I think I was 49. Yeah, that video. This one they're playing now. That video was taken, I think, like a month ago.
which she does 3 times a week, she does push-ups, bicep curls, chin-ups, planks, Russian twists, dumbbell rows,
What twists and planks and dumbbell rows? I have a kettlebell, yeah, in this video, but I hate kettlebells, dumbbell rows. That's not a row, by the way. That's a front raise with a little kettlebell.
squats, and battle ropes. She also engages
I hate battle ropes.
in high-intensity interval training.
I hate high intensity interval training. Whoever put this together, thank you. But get your information correct.
Which she usually follows up with kettlebell swings and hang leg raises. Stephanie's diet
That was a handstand push-up. Now let's get to the food. When I started watching this whole thing about the food, I was dying in total laughter. I literally was laughing my ass off. I would never eat most of this food.
revolves around key ketogenic ingredients, and she starts her day with a satisfying avocado and egg breakfast bowl. This dish features 2
That's never happened. Not that dish for breakfast.
eggs, cooked to her preference, scrambled, poached, or fried, served atop half an avocado, sliced, and placed in a bowl.
And I also have chopped down my proteins down to about 50 to 53 grams of protein per day.
So believe it or not, I've upped my protein to about 60 to 65 grams of protein. So in that video, you can see my physique. That's when I was doing about 50 to 55 grams of protein per day.
And I'm an incredibly active person.
For lunch, she indulges in a refreshing grilled chicken salad with avocado dressing.
Salads, that's a mood thing, okay? Chicken breast is garbage. I really don't like chicken breast. So please, my people, get the info right.
This meal compromises grilled chicken breast slices atop a bed of mixed greens, spinach, kale, and arugula, even when
spinach, kale blocks iodine, spinach has oxalates. You can't make this up.
Snacking, she sticks to a ketogenic, keto-friendly snack plate, which consists of sliced cheese, such as cheddar.
Okay, I'm against cheese, especially American cheese, for the chemicals that they add, plus the casein. That's why we don't do cheese.
Or mozzarella pairs perfectly with sliced cucumber or bell peppers and complemented with a handful
Bell peppers are nightshades. If you're having an iodine absorption problem, do not eat bell peppers of any color. And we all know the almonds have mold, mycotoxins, and oxalates and phytic acid. Hard pass.
Full of almonds or macadamia nuts, adding a delightful crunch.
Macadamia nuts are high in monounsaturated fat. That's why they're not as toxic as the other fats. Because the other nuts have more of this phytic acid in the meat, but because there's so much fat in macadamia nuts, there's less phytic acid and more fat. But people tend to gain weight on these mac nuts.
For dinner, Stephanie prepares a delectable keto-friendly beef stir-fry with vegetables.
No.
This savory dish
No.
starts with lean ground beef, cooked in
No.
olive or coconut oil
Oh,
until
hell
brown.
no.
Assorted
No.
low-carb veggies, bell peppers, broccoli,
No.
and zucchini combine, delivering a melody of flavors and textures.
And that's
And
right.
you don't eat late at night because the body doesn't digest well, and that's why your blood sugar is too high in the morning.
Stephanie Keto's strikingly fit appearance at 50.
That is true. If you eat late at night, your digestion slows down because your body's connected to circadian rhythm. So the food will sit there, it'll partially digest. That's why you're not hungry in the morning. And then things rancidify and putrefy in your stomach. And that's why a lot of you will either wake up or have hypoglycemia based on the timing of your food.
56 is undeniably impressive. However, if her fitness journey doesn't quite resonate with you, allow me to introduce Ramira Stackhouse.
What are you talking about if my fitness routine doesn't resonate with you? Did you not see all the beast modes? Oh, goodness. Bam! There you have it. That was a really funny video. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Then I gotta edit this stupid video. Yeah, I like the idea of covering people who are over a certain milestone age in their life and they're still living funky and fresh and fabulously. I thought about this morning when I was at the gym. I was like, how many days, years have I been working out? I started at age 30. Now, I was a pro skater before, so I don't really count that as working out. I mean, when I hit the gym, it was when I was 29 going on 30, and I'm now 56 going on 57. And I've just been going, I've never stopped. I think the longest I have not worked out is, I think, 10 days max. Working out to me is life. Our bodies are designed to constantly be moving. So when people don't move, growth hormonal production goes down, your testosterone. The reason why I still have muscle or still have abs is because I still take care of this body. I still exercise. You can't just do a diet. You also have to work out. Today I had a client. She said, I don't like working out. And I'm like, it's not about the working out. It's about moving your body. It's about moving it. I don't mean sweeping or cleaning type of moving or just walking. I mean getting the mitochondria within the muscle to rev up your metabolism and start burning fat and also releasing growth hormone while you sleep. And this is all motivated by contracting muscle fibers, the sliding filaments. Working out, being outside, getting enough vitamin D. I do not understand. This is the summer where I've gotten tan. I mean, I got tan in seconds this year. Literally, look at that. And white people be asking me, do you tan? I'm like, oh no, I don't tan. This is not even me trying to get darker. But people with brown skin are having a more difficult time these days to get their vitamin D levels up, and then doctors start throwing these toxic D supplements at them. Mm-mm. Oh, no, no, no. Get your black ass outside and get some sun. I know. Very, 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 very important. Exercise, breathing, stretching, what you put in your body and on your skin, your deodorant, your toothpaste, your lotions, everything matters. Everything matters. But the most important thing that keeps somebody young as they get older, it's not the diet. Carnivore is not going to have some massive DNA repair and anti-aging effect or fixing of your epigenetics. Changing your entire life with this, the way your brain perceives your reality, that is the reason why I believe at almost 57 that I've stayed so young, and even post now menopause, that I'm still able to keep muscularity, not lose it, still produce testosterone via the adrenals. When the ovaries stop working, the adrenals take over. But it's seriously an emotional, spiritual, mental connection that's disconnected with so many people today. I've done everything I can to be natural outside, on the skin, getting vitamin D. But really, it's that mentality at the end of the day. That's what really is the dot over the I or the crossing of the T. Stay true to yourself. This retreat, absolute debacle, has a lesson behind it, and that is to know your value. I didn't know my value. I said yes to try to help someone. There's literally nothing I would get out of it, or very little, rather. The feeling of being able to help people is something I love to do so much, but you have to understand at what cost and know your value. I think when people have jobs, or like when they say, I hate to work out, that's not knowing your value. When you know your value, you really feel amazing to go and work out. And it doesn't mean a gym, it just means using your body, not cheating on your dietary decisions, de-stressing at the end of the day, learning how to breathe, learning how to stretch. So many of you stop stretching, and then your ligaments and muscles, everything gets so tense that it starts affecting your spine, your skeletal system. Eating a carnivore diet alone, it's not going to fix the problem. And that's the reason why I criticize the carnivore diet so much, is because people push it out there like problem, solution, problem, cure, solution, or problem, solutions, cure. It doesn't work that way, and people don't understand why they still have endocrine problems. Man, I am just botching my flubby-dubby tonight, but it's because I know I have to edit this video. So let's keep this short. I'm evolving this channel. I've been filming a lot, so I will be putting together how I bought this land, the cost breakdown of how to build a house on a budget, how I ended up doing my own fencing, how I ended up doing my own radiant floor, heated floors, how I'm using concrete as my pet. People are like, concrete, that's going to be so cold. I'm like, but I'm using radiant floor heating. So there are ways to make a gorgeous home without having to compromise the quality. Like, I'm not using spray foam. I'm not going to do that nastiness. I had to think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. And it hasn't been around long enough to survive its safety trial. And it can off gas. Will it off gas in your home? Maybe not. And start a fire or give you cancer. But I ain't gluing that stuff up in my business. Oh, heck no. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com and book a consultation if you feel like you need help with your nutritional reality and how to put it together in a 24-hour day, which is a lifestyle, because your hormones are connected to cortisol and the cortisol rhythm. Super important. Comment below, share this content, and let's move beyond just the diet, because that shite gets old. It's your whole life. It's the way your brain, your perception of reality, how your brain perceives reality, how people live in the past. And that's why I think like moving to Texas and then to Tennessee, or being a pro skater, or traveling around the world, I think these things have allowed me to be in difficult situations. The lessons are there. It's, will you learn from that lesson? That's why things like that happened at this retreat, where it was an absolute mess. There's a silver lining and something to learn from it. And that is to be myself and never, ever, ever lose the idea of knowing your own value. Because a lot of you guys don't know your value. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks of you, it only matters what you think of yourself. Peace! And I'm out till next time. Because now I got to edit this video. I'm a little turd, but I still have energy.